Hi, welcome to my latest video. In this video, I'm going to share my exciting project that I just finished, or should I say, I am still working out. So in this video, what I built is a complete AI assistant, and not just an AI assistant which can accept voice command, right? So you might have seen my previous videos using Claude as my front end. That would take a user input in a text as input, right? So I built because I don't have any options to add voice input to Claude. I heard that the Claude version of Mac has that, but unfortunately, I'm on Windows. I don't have that on my Claude, right? So that is why I built this small solution. I will also tell how I built it, right? So I built a small solution, and basically, it has a UI, and that UI will take user microphone input, and that will convert into text, and that text will be sent to Gemini CLI. Why Gemini CLI? Because I don't want to spend fortunes on API, right? You know how costly it is AI APIs are, right? And to make a decent project, you have to spend a lot, right? Or if you are on free plan, it is going to run out of your credits, daily credit, and you will end up in waiting for some time to resume your work, right? So that is why I'm using Gemini CLI. So pro is with Gemini CLI is you are getting almost unlimited kind of response from AI. LLM, or I should say, and the only con is it is slow, right? Because you have to call Gemini CLI every time, and it takes its own sweet time to get back the response to you, right? So this is the architecture that I come up with. So this box is the entire solution, right? So my solution is based on FastAPI, and it is serving a chat interface in the home page, right? When you visit this site, it will greet you with the chat interface, where once you hit the button, it will start listening to user input, and once user confirms the input is good to go, that will be sent to Gemini CLI, right? And Gemini CLI will obviously talk to the models that are there in Google Cloud, and it will execute and respond back to user, right? So that will be your normal chat bot, right? But Gemini CLI has also tool calling feature, right? And it can execute command. You can basically turn Gemini CLI into your desktop assistant. It can read your OS using the native PowerShell if you are on Windows. And it can execute PowerShell commands, and that will help you to automate a lot of things, right? So enough of talking. Let me go into demo so that that will make a lot of sense, right? So let me start with demo first, and then I will go into the tech stack that I used, right? So let's start the demo by click on start listening. Okay, so let's ask. Okay, it has started listening, so let me cancel this. Let's ask something. Um, what is my C drive size? Okay, let me cancel again. What is my C drive size? Okay, so this is the question that I asked. What is my C drive size? So basically, what it will do, it will send that to hit this endpoint with this query, right? So I have added an additional prompt too. If user intent is to run commands, always use the PowerShell, and instead of sharing the command put, just share your analysis. That's what. And you can see it invoked Gemini command, and this is the prompt that it passed through that UI interface. And this minus R means it is going to use the same session. So we'll have the context of previous conversation with our LLM, right? So we are this Gemini CLI has been called, so it will get back to respond. We can see through our task manager also. So you see currently this is the PowerShell session, and in this session we can see it has executed that, and it is that in turn executed. You can see PowerShell Gemini has executed another.
I will use PowerShell to get the total size of your C drive and then present the information. Your C drive has a total size of approximately 465.02 GB.
You see, we got successfully executed our voice command, and we asked for it to fetch C drive size, and it successfully fetched that, right? How it fetched that? It used a PowerShell. This is the exciting feature of Gemini CLI, that it can execute commands. It has a native tool call ability. It can execute commands, right? So if you see, this may be dangerous because it can execute anything, right? And it is not asking for user input. That is because I am using minus y, right? Minus y true, right? That means don't ask questions and execute whatever you want, right? But in production you should not be doing that. And so let's ask it something else, right? Let's say, when was the Windows last updated? So let's see. Okay, So basically, we are saying to get me when was the last patch applied, right? So these are very small questions that I'm asking it, or small things that I'm asking it, but you get the idea, right? You can do a lot of desktop related automation, right? If you're a Windows user or whichever desktop user, and you can do a lot of automation with just plain voice commands, and that too without spending any penny on the LLM subscription or API subscription, I should say, right? So I have not spent a single penny on anything. And if you look at my architecture, I'm not even making API call, right? All my LLM interaction is done through the Gemini CLI, and that is what taking care of all the messages back and forth from LLM, right? So the complete solution is free, and you can use this to make a good project. And how now I will go into the what stack I use, right, and how I built. So I use this Google's anti-gravity IDE, which is excellent.
I will use PowerShell to determine the date of your last Windows update and then provide a summary of that information. Your Windows system was last updated on 12 December 2025.
Excellent. You see, it came back with this answer. So basically, what happened? We gave it a voice prompt. It converted that to text, and the text is sent to Gemini CLI. And Gemini CLI inferred that since in our prompt we mentioned that if user's intent is to run a command, always use PowerShell, and instead of sharing the command output, just share your analysis. So we are just asking LLM to run the PowerShell command if the user's intent is to run any commands, and just share the analysis instead of sharing the output, because the output may have a lot of technical information that user may not like it, right? User may be a non-technical person. So we are getting an answer back in a cleaner way, right? So this is a response from LLM, right? So and also I have embedded both the text to speech and speech to text, right? So from user it is speech to text going to LLM, and from LLM it is coming back as text, and we are also converting back that to speech, right? So we are getting a complete Jarvis kind of solution where AI is doing everything autonomously, almost there, right? So let me go into the solution and how I build, right? So I use Google's anti-gravity, the latest IDE, AI IDE, and if you see on the right side we have chat prompt, right? And I have asked it to build the solution. I gave it the text stack, right? I told it I'm going to use Python's FastAPI for this, and there will be one endpoint, and on the home page it is going to serve me index.html, and this is the layout that I want, and I want the Chrome browser API that would do the text to speech and speech to text, right? I could have used any other stack, for example, the native .NET's WinForms or any other stack for that matter. So, but since I wanted to build it faster, so I asked it LLM to build me this. So it quickly spun all these elements, right? It created the server.py, that is my fast API server, right? This is my fast API server. So if you see, it has one endpoint that accepts post, right? And if you see on the homepage, it is serving the static file index.html, right? This is the UI that you are seeing. So that is serving the index.html, and everything is set up by our this tool, anti-gravity IDE tool, right? And let me go back to the diagram. So this is what I came up with, the solution that can do your desktop automation. You may ask, the Cloud AI desktop automation also can do this. Yes, it can, but it does not have voice command as of now on Windows platform, right? So my solution is to provide that voice interface to AI, and also not spending any fortunes on API keys and all, right? So I have not spent a single dollar or single penny, right? So this is a very cost-effective solution if you are on very less budget or no budget at all, and you can make very impressive projects. So I have more plans with this. I'm going to do external tool calling also. I'm preparing that also. So my next video will be even more exciting. I hope you might have liked it. If you liked it, please like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to comment. And